Interesting week coming up here for Alta next week. If we can get a gap up in here, we're going to be looking at this 410 area or this 200 SMA, whichever one does come first. At 200 SMA is trading at 417, and our current fib level 382. I'm sorry, 38.2 fib level is trading at 410. So that whole area right there is going to be key for us. You can see in the past that it was a problem for us here, this 200 SMA back in September of last year. And then even if you go into June, all the way up into August of last year, those two levels, that 38.2 and that 200 SMA, just a big problem for us. So going forward, if we do get a nice breach of this upper trend line here on the weekly, a nice gap and hold, and then that level is going to be a area for us to kind of be concerned with. Our RSI is climbing, obviously, and we have some decent volume in here for the past 3 weeks, basically staying steady. And as we moved higher, so we had a low in here about 347, and then obviously a high of 401 in about 3 weeks here. So decent move overall in here, but this next coming week is going to be key for us to see if we can breach that upper trend line and hold. Now, if we look here on the daily chart, it looks like we're basically right above that upper trend line. That's because the trend line was created on the weekly, so not the daily. So it's going to be off by just a little bit, but everything still stands. 410 up here on the daily chart, and then the 200 SMA at the 417s. And then really 424 is going to be a level in here for your daily chart. They're going to be watching above that 410 to 417 channel. Now, support wise, what are we looking at here on the daily chart? Well, this 9-day EMA has crossed over this 200 SMA, but it still looks a little shaky up here. So your big support is going to be coming right around that 380 area. That's where your 200 SMA is in here. And then below that, we're looking at that 23.6 fib level, which is going to be 371. So all in all, it's going to be an interesting week in here for us in Alta. We don't have earnings coming up until about 4 weeks from now, but it looks like your IV is staying pretty steady in here. IV rank of 43, right around a $15 expected move by this week, right around $20 expected move by the next 2 weeks. And then your earnings cycle expiration is containing right around a $37 expected move in here. So we're going to see what happens in here on the next week. Your volume RSI, nothing really crazy in here, just basically staying steady over the past 3 weeks. So big psychological level of 400, not really worrying about that too much. We care more about the 410, 417s. And then for your support wise, it is going to be back down there right around that what do we say? That 379, 380 area, and then below that, that 371. So those are going to be the key levels for us in here as we're watching Alta head into this next trading week. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.